It's such a beautiful day. I just had to come outside and do yoga out here again. And I thought today we would do just a nice, gentle little practice for those of you that are feeling a little stressed out, a little anxious. Maybe you've had exams or you've got exams. Maybe it's just that end of year crunch, got to get those deadlines done, or getting ready for Christmas. Whatever it is, it can be a super stressful time of year. So if you would like something gentle, a nice relaxing, releasing, calming flow, put on your comfy pants and let's get started. We're going to begin just in a comfortable pose, Sukhasana, easy pose, whatever feels good for you. If you need to pull yourself up against the wall, do that, because we're just going to tune into our breath and the sounds around us. So close your eyes and just take this moment to check in. Check in with how you're feeling, how you're doing. Maybe bring one hand to your chest and one hand to your abdomen. This is a really good gauge just to see where the breath is at, and that will tell you how stressed you are. Sometimes we don't realize we're stressed until we break down in tears, or we snap at people and we didn't mean to. And it's just because we're so worked up, we're overwhelmed with stuff. So as you bring the hand to the chest and the belly, notice where the breath is sitting in your body. There's no right or wrong answers here, we're just observing. Is your heart beating a little more rapidly than you'd like it to be? Is the chest moving more than the abdomen? Generally when we're stressed out, the breath comes up into the top of the chest, so you feel your chest rising and falling rather than the abdomen. Let's see if we can get that breath down to the belly, and if you're already there, good on you. That's a good place to be. Taking that breath down, feeling your belly rise as you breathe in and fall as you breathe out. And just really enjoying that softness of your breath. Notice the chest becoming more still, and in turn the mind and the body being more still. If you're comfortable with that breath, you can remove the hands, but if you enjoy just having that contact with your breath, keep them there. Again, there is no right or wrong. It's just how you feel. Check in with your feelings. Are you starting to feel a bit calmer? A bit more relaxed? A bit more at ease? Tune into the sounds around you. Notice what you can hear. Make no judgments, don't try and name them. Just observe. You can mute me for a while if you like. And then start to tune in to your breath again. Just notice the gentle rise and fall of the belly. Let's bring in our little breath mantra, a little Soham meditation, I am. as you listen to the breath, maybe you hear the sound so as you inhale, hum as you exhale, so as you inhale, hum as you exhale. I am. So hum. I am enough. I am unique. I am precious. I am valuable. I am kind. I am gentle. I am generous. I am thoughtful. I am me. And that's all I need to be. And if you're really grooving on this feeling here, then congratulations, you are meditating right now. We're just doing a little short meditation, but you can use this and take this anywhere with you. Sit down, have a gentle meditation, bring yourself back to center. But right now, let's get a little lovely, easy movement into our body. So you can start to deepen that breath. Let's inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Dropping the chin gently down towards your chest. And find some length through the spine. Continue to find ease in your seat. And then raising the chin up towards the sky. Lips together, stretch the throat. Exhale, chin down to your chest again. This time roll the chin up towards the right shoulder. Feel that lovely stretch out through the side. You can close your eyes and really tune into the sensations. Let's bring the chin back down on our exhale. Inhale the chin up to the other side. And bring that down. You can't see it right now, but there's a mother blackbird and her little fledgling digging for worms in the grass. It's so adorable. Coming down. One more to the other side. Just notice how that feels for you. And then back down to center. Inhale, lift. Let's drop the ear over towards the right shoulder and just hang. Let the shoulders run down the back. Notice if there's tightness in the neck. Generally when we get stressed out, we start to tense up and clench up through the back and the shoulders. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Just feel that out. Inhale, center this time. Turning the nose 45 degrees and dropping the ear behind. Let the sun kiss your neck. Little vampire kiss here. Keep that breath going. Are you breathing? Turn to the other side. The breath truly is life. So many of us just don't harness that breath enough. We take it for granted. And we don't maximize the amazing power that we have in our breath. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, chin down to the chest. Inhale up and start to make little circles as you check in with the whole neck and shoulder area. You might get some cracking, crunching, creaking. It's all good. As long as there's no sharp shooting pains, we're just releasing out the tightness, the lactic acid buildup. And just let your own guidance guide you here. So if it feels like going back the other way, go for it. If it feels like you should stop anywhere and just hang into that stretch, or if you just want to do half circles, small circles, big circles, you are the master of your ship. Guide it well. Pay attention to the signals from your body. Respect them, honor them. And then eventually coming out there, and maybe you already feel better. Let's move into our shoulders now. Allow some lovely big rotations through the shoulder girdle. And hopefully, even just these few minutes, you're already feeling more relaxed, more settled, less anxious. It's your turn, your time to tune out the world, the demands of the world. Let's roll back the other way and give yourself time just to be. Honor who you are, love who you are, and treat yourself the way you would treat someone you love dearly, because you should be someone you love dearly. Throw those shoulders down, extend those arms out, bring them up. Nice and slowly feel that. Interlace those fingers, turn the palms to the sky, reach it up. Just find some movement here. Let's stretch out through the side of the body. Again, find what feels good. Our emotions guide us so well and tell us so much if we listen to them and don't let them take control. Feel free to make some little circles. It feels good for me, so I'm going for it. Yep. And release that out. Then interlace your fingers behind you and draw those shoulder blades in towards your heart. Drawing the arms out, reaching back. I know for some of you, it's probably heading into winter. So enjoy those beautiful roaring fires, those lovely cozy blankets and warm clothes. And for the rest of us, we're finally coming out of winter, and yes, hallelujah, there is sunshine. Release. Let's reach those hands up again. Interlace the fingers the other way. Turn those palms up. Extend it out, feel it out. Yeah, it feels so good. Let's bring our hands to our knees and start to round through the spine. Seated cat, chin towards your chest. Inhale, open. Draw the heart forward. Chin towards the sky, pelvis rocks forward. Exhale, round, pelvis rocks back. To move through that, find that lovely moving through the spine. So we're moving slowly from the head to the shoulders, to the spine, and down slowly towards our feet. Shake that out. Awesome. Now our legs are crossed, so we're in the perfect position to start to move into our hips. So finding, if your legs aren't crossed, finding a comfortable cross-legged seat, right legs out in front, and it's just an easy one. Nothing epic, nothing drastic. Just walk yourself forward. I'm gonna walk myself right into the dirt right here and get my nose into Mother Nature. And all the way down if that feels comfortable. If that's no good, just stay where you need to stay. And so you should predominantly feel this around the outer left hip. Make sure there's no strain in the knee. If you're not feeling too much there, then you can fire log that up. But for me, coming straight into that straight away, not so good for my knees. Thanks to years of swing dancing. Coming all down and no yoga, my bad, but now I've got a good balance. Actually, I've got more yoga than swing, but that's okay. Now, breathe it out. Let's walk over towards that left side and come down. See how that feels. Feels pretty good to me. Let's reach up through the right side and the left side and come over to the right. Extend. Let's inhale, reach up and rotate towards the left, Lift and lengthen. Rotate around. Take a look at the blackbird behind me. Hi, blackbird. And drop your shoulders down. And come back to center. Cross the legs the other way. Time to get that nose back into Mother Nature's armpit. Not really her armpit. Come on down. Oh, the grass is tickling my face. I can't come all the way down. Breathe. There's something truly magical about getting outside and doing yoga in the sunlight. And you know, if you don't have time and you can't do a full-on yoga practice or even this gentle practice, but you have a little space, a little patch of nature outside, take your shoes off, go on outside and just walk around. It's a beautiful, powerful grounding technique, which has been scientifically proven to change the way our brain operates and focuses and functions. Just getting in touch with the earth's energies, our body just goes, oh hallelujah, thank you so much, and it just resets. So don't take those things for granted. There really is this amazing connection between all living things and our beautiful Mother Earth. I'm just gonna kiss you, Mother Earth. You're amazing. Come on up. Let's roll over towards the right side. Come on down. Yeah. Just gotta make sure I'm not squishing my mic. So you should feel this here along the side there. And even if you're not feeling any stretches, just taking the time to move your body will help to release the toxins, and it will help to just de-stress and make you feel much, much better. Inhale, come up. Exhale, over to the side. Reaching out again, feeling that stretch through the side of the body. Sounds like some roadworks going on behind me all of a sudden. Every time I set up my video. Last time it was a leaf blower and rain. Inhale, come up. Let's rotate to the other side. And hello, lovely blackbird. Lift and lengthen. Come back to center. Roll it out. So now moving down towards our legs and our hips, let's move up to our tabletop position. Oh, it feels good to get off there. And just before we do anything much, why don't we take a lovely downward facing dog and stretch all the way down to our legs. Yep. Stretch it out, move it out. Love it. And then go ahead, drop your knees underneath your hips, stack your wrists underneath your shoulders, reach out through your right leg, press back into the heel, stretch into the calf muscles there, press up through the floor so you're not collapsing, so you do work a little bit of that shoulder girdle strength. And draw the belly in ever so slightly, keep the head relaxed, reach back some more through that heel, release it out, swap sides, press out. Find the joy in your practice. Reach that out and let's tuck our toes, press back into a down dog. Reach the hips to the sky. Find a little movement here too. Let's go ahead, walk up to our hands. Allow the body to hang out and just enjoy a little stretch out. Shake out the head and neck. Maybe grab hold of your shoulder, not your shoulders, your elbows. And allow a little movement. Keep the knees soft. It's all about exploring and feeling good. You can walk over to one side if it feels okay. And walk over to the other side. Keep the knees soft. We're just playing, exploring, seeing what we got. And then draw the belly button in, press through the feet, and gently ragdoll yourself up to standing. Let's float those hands up. Hello, beautiful big kauri tree right above me. Interlace those fingers, turn the palms to the sky. Reach skyward. Send some love up to the heavens. And let's bring the hands down and we'll just tread the feet out because that feels good. Just checking in with our ankles. Releasing that out. Lovely. Inhale, take those hands up. Bring the palms together and bring the hands to the center of the back. Draw your elbows to the sky so we stretch out the upper body and we stretch out those shoulders. Let's separate the hips just a little bit more, just for some comfort. And we are keeping everything nice and gentle, nice and soft, nice and comfortable. Then bring the hands down behind you, interlace the fingers there, draw the shoulders into the heart, open the heart to the sky. And then soften the knees, let the body come down, let those arms come up with you. Peep through your legs. It's a good view through here, gosh. It would be awesome if I could show you this view. I'm looking at a whole row of gorgeous kauri trees and their foliage and sloping green hills. A glorious, glorious day. Reach your hands down to your low back. Press and rise all the way back up to standing. And exhale, hands down. If you've got a little head rush, just take a moment. Close your eyes. In fact, let's do that. Take a moment. Tadasana. Close your eyes. Settle yourself in. And then let's open the feet a little wider. Excuse me, little fly. Come on down. Pigeon toe those feet. Oh, my mat's hot. And anchor down through the heels. Soften through the body. And let's just begin to gently just explore from side to side. Keep your knees nice and soft. Nice little seaweed flowing through the water. If it feels good to hang out a little lower, go for it again. Listen to the guidance of your body today. Be a little bit more self-guided than normal in your yoga practice. So we're not doing anything intense, so we can just soften and listen. And you should always allow yourself to be guided by your body and your asana anyway. Inhale, roll that body up. Bring those hands up. Exhale, hands down in front of the heart. And then one of my favorite things when you're feeling super stressed out, it feels awesome. So feet a little bit closer in, turned out this time. The wood chopper's pose. Got my axe. Inhale up. And we're going to exhale, release out the breath as loud as you want to. No one else is around, so just let it go. And this just feels so good, and it is an amazing exercise for de-stressing the body. You can do this anytime. If you're feeling angry about something or stressed about someone, and just imagine them down there. Maybe not. Reach those hands up. Inhale. Let it go. Ha! Inhale up. Ha! And we're going to do it 3 more times. Ha! Really let it go. I'm trying not to be too loud because I don't want to scare the wildlife. Take it up. Ha! 1 more for luck. Ha! And take that up. Find your zen place. Let's get more into our hips. So turn to the front of your mat. Go ahead and drop your back knee a whole way down there. My lunges, you know how much I love my lunges, and this little sequence of low lunge plus half splits is so good for those tight hammies. Releasing out our hips so that we can release our emotions. Make way for new, happier ones. Let's roll back. Here it is. Roll those toes towards you. For those that are more flexible, come on down. Breathe into it. Maybe you want to test your balance. I'm on slightly uneven ground, so it's a little bit tricky. Grab hold of the foot and maybe come down. Or just find where you're getting that stretch through the back of the legs. And let's go ahead, release out there. And then so that we can get a lovely big heart opener, press up through the feet, strengthen up through the hips, reach the arms up, start to lift the heart to the sky as you lengthen the body, and maybe as you exhale, sink a little deeper into those hips. Breathe into it. Make sure that you're rising skyward and you're not collapsing into your back. Inhale, breathe those arms up. Oh, I was zenning out, closing my eyes, and pretty hard on this uneven earth here. Bring those arms down like angel wings. Let's bring them up. Exhale them down. Each time you do that, lift the chest. Inhale, raise up. This time, exhale, bring the hands all the way down. Let's roll back. Hanuman Asana. The story about Hanuman, the monkey god, striding over the mountain is where this pose, well, this is half Ardha Hanuman Asana. Full Hanuman Asana is full splits. So if you want to go into full splits, go for it. We're striding over a mountain, going past those obstacles like they ain't no thing. And let's release, step back, downward facing dog, tread it out, reach your hips skywards. Feel the body nice and open, drop the knees down. Puppy pose, another big heart opener. If you're feeling constricted and tight, opening up the heart will be magic. Come on down. And you can take yourself down to a block, like a block underneath the chest here. You want to keep the hips over the knees or just slightly in front, but you don't want to end up all the way out here. I know this might feel more comfortable, but we're just trying to work a big back opening stretch and a chest opening stretch. So if you need to be here, hanging out on a block or a pillow or a cushion or a bolster, all good. But if you've got the flexibility, come on down to the floor. Inhale, peel the body up nice and slowly. Walk back to your tabletop position. Exhale, round that spine. Let the chin come towards the chest. Stretch it out. Inhale, back to center. Come down, child's pose. Release. Bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, lift those arms to the sky. See how that feels. And if it feels good, you can lift and roll to the crown of the head, connecting to the mama point at the top of our head, working that lovely energy, engaging to our main meridian, our Sushumna Nadi. If you need to have the hands down here, this is all cool too. We're just trying to release all the blockages, all the false beliefs we have. Let it flow into the ground, let it go, release out. Come on down, child's pose again. Extend those arms out in front of you. Inhale, roll up. Come to your modified plank, making your way to the earth, all the way down, and let's meet our cobra. Inhale, shrug the shoulders back, look for length. Keep your cobra relatively low. It can be way lower than this. This is just more comfortable for me. It could be down here. This is all good too. Not so comfortable for me down there. Used to be, but as my back got more flexy, funnily enough, I'm comfortable a little higher up. And then lift through the belly, lift through the pelvis, tuck the toes, press up, downward facing dog, reaching hips skyward. Let's go ahead and step our right foot forward, drop the back knee. Breathing into it. And then step up to the top of the mat, press and rise, inhale. Reach it all the way up, exhaling, hands down in front of the heart center. Inhale, reach it up again. Let's reach over to the right side. Hips over to the left, inhale, rise up. Hips over to the right, reach out to the left. Inhale, come back up to center. Step on out to your side wide-legged pose again. Extend those arms out, lovely big starfish. Start to peel the heart up, reach those arms up to the sky, celebrating the sun. Exhale, bend the knees, open out. Inhale, expand the chest. Exhale, come on down, turn the feet in, release to the floor. Inhale, open up through the right side, extend. Exhale, take that hand down. Inhale, open up to the left side, extend. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, rise up. Breathe into it. Exhale, hands down in front of your heart center. You can turn your feet to the back of the mat. I'm going to step this. No, I'm going to stay there. Turn your feet to the back of the mat and come down to your lunge. So undecided today. Hang out here in our lovely lunge pose, meeting our hip flexors on this side. You can drop the back foot if you want to, or you can keep it tucked. That's all purely optional. Keep that breath going all the way through and just stay centered and stay with yourself. Stay with the sensations in your body. Maybe think about drawing slightly back through that left hip crease and forward through the right hip bone. And then let's draw back. Ardha Hanumanasana, all the way down if you want to, or up. And you may feel tightness in the leg depending on what's going on. Breathe. Send yourself more love. So I am amazing. That's what you should tell yourself, because you truly are. I promise you, you truly, truly are. Exhale, hinge forward again. Let's find that strength up through our legs and open up the wings of our heart, as my yoga teacher used to say. Probably still does, in fact. Open out the chest. Let the shoulders run down the back. Draw back through that left hip crease. Surrendering to the sky. Let the palms feel the sunlight if you happen to be outside, or just feel the energy of the universe. Spread it out. Be receptive. Be open. Let all of the shit go. Let it go. Let it rain out of you. Let's rain our fingers out a little bit. Rain them all the way up. And exhale. Let's rain them down. Lovely angel wings again, this time with our little rainy fingers. Inhale. This brings your awareness right out to your extremities, right out to those fingertips. Feeling your way through. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Twinkle those fingers up. And exhale. Release down. Roll back one more time. Feel your way through that stretch. Breathe to wherever you are. Just meet your body where it is. let's sink forward. Let's press back, downward facing dog. And reach it up. Now I'll turn back this way. No, I'll stay that way. Oh my gosh. One day I won't be so indecisive, but today's not that day, obviously. Then drop down, sink down, child's pose. Reach down. Let's do a wide-legged child's pose because we can. Chest down, knees wide. Inhale, since we're in wide leg child's pose, bring your left arm through and hang out here. Now you can always bring your shoulders or your head to a blanket or a cushion. Can you hear the sheep in the background? It's awesome. Coming back up and over to the other side. And coming back up, bring those knees in, come up to your tabletop, inhale, round and lift. Exhale, round to the ceiling. Inhale, belly to the floor. Exhale, round. Tuck your toes, down dog again, last down dog today, so enjoy it, play with it, enjoy the slowness of your practice today. Really feel your down dog, feel it through, see how the body's doing, find your strengths, find your weaknesses. Love and accept all of them, and then learn about which you can improve. Hi little blackbird, are you going to come up? Oh, you've got your baby with you. Oh my gosh, I don't know if they're in frame, but they're so gorgeous. Hello. Oh, so cute. And then release down, sitting into Vajrasana again. Let's extend those arms up. Exhale, bring your fingers down to your spine and then draw the elbow up and back. Actually, we'll press our palm flat. Release, extend, and draw to the other side. Release that out, bring the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, draw them into your heart, breathe the heart open. And then exhale, round. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release back down behind you, interlace those fingers. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. We'll do that sequence one more time. We're almost done. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release. Make your way onto your back. I'm going to find a little shade for my face. Just a little shade. So lying down on your back, hug your knees in, rock around a little bit or just hug them in. Actually, let's do a reclined child's pose. Cross your hands onto your knees, holding onto those legs. Let the legs open out to the side as far as they'll go. But because we're holding on with our arms, we get a lovely shoulder stretch too. Feel the flatness of the spine against the floor. And bring those knees back in, cross the other way, let them fall out again. It's so hot today. I'm probably getting sunburnt. Release, come into happy baby. Play with your happy baby, be joyous, just like a baby when they're playing with their feet, not your feet. See what you got, roll around, play around. If you want a little extra back stretch, bring the soles of the feet together. This is just optional, just a little bit of fun. And then roll those heels towards your forehead. That's a good little back stretch, but it's not for everyone. And then release that out, release the feet. Reach out, feet straight down, arms straight out, interlace everything. Draw everything to the opposite ends of your mat. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Take a moment in Shavasana. Notice how you feel. If you feel completely relaxed, then my job here is done and you can drift off into your Shavasana. But if you're still feeling a little anxious, or maybe you just feel like you want a little more release, we're going to have a little tantrum. Bend your knees, hands down by your side, and just smack the floor, kick the floor, whack it out, get some movement, deep breaths until you feel like you're ready to stop. And then we're going to rock ourselves up to sitting. And we're going to finish with a little Nadi Shodhana instead of Shavasana today. So with your right hand, preferably, closing your right nostril. Take a moment to get centered, find a comfortable seat. Inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale through the right. Inhaling right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. 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 Exhale left. One more round. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Bring your hand down. Stay with your eyes closed and just relax. Listening to your breath once more, ending as we began. Stay here as long as you like. I hope that helped you de-stress, decompress, refresh, rejuvenate, and just feel so much better than you were before you came to the mat. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked this video, please share it with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Have a fabulous weekend and a fabulous day and a fabulous Christmas. Namaste.